Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our last broadcast game for the day for the WePlay TV Dota 2 League. This is Next.kz versus Virtus Pro, game number 2. So we did see Virtus Pro easily taking game number 1 off the back of AG, going dominating and godlike and beyond godlike with his Queen of Pain. I am Luminous, and joining me with Gods, who is currently busy clogging the toilet. So hopefully he'll be back very soon. Draft so far is Next.kz having a Wisp CK on their side, and meanwhile Virtus Pro answering back with a Weaver Darkseer. So I think all we really care about and all we are asking about, who is G playing, and until he picks G Hero, I'm not going to talk anymore.
You're not gonna. Why? Why aren't you gonna talk?
What?
Why aren't you talking?
I've been told that I have to keep talking.
No.
Not by Kawa, not by Gods. It's like, guys, you gotta keep talking. I said that until we see a G Hero, we don't need to talk. Because nothing else matters. Gods agree.
You're on.
Okay, this is a new hero that we haven't seen too often. Not worth mentioning, though.
It's not a G hero. Come on, where's the G hero? I want to see some explosive plays. They do have Weaver and Darkseer, so you could put Weaver mid, but that's not a G hero.
Nope. Where's our Templar Assassin? Where's our Storm Spirit? How good is Storm Spirit in this game, actually? Not too good, I don't think. You get
You can't zip into Tether Stun, otherwise you go splat. Puck's your G hero. There we go. I talked too soon.
But here's the thing, the Bane Marana, Wisp PK, there's a lot of legit stuns coming out.
Yeah.
I think next case he's going to do a traditional 2-1-2. Wisp PK on the safe lane, Marana, Bane off lane, solo mid. And hopefully a solo mid that's not a matchup disadvantage, like Quab SF.
Well, I think they've just been picking SF too much. They've tried and tested, and they just can't make it work. I think it's also just they're being a bit outclassed by stronger teams often, but I don't think you want to be picking SF against teams that are better than you.
I mean, SF is one of those heroes that could snowball and just give you free wins. That's how they, in my opinion, won against Mal's Quantic Flipside. They had an SF Storm that just snowballed, and it was like, okay, well, easy win, easy life. So I can't fault them for picking SF, especially a hero that they're very familiar with and tried many times. So.
Okay. Well, last pick now coming up from Virtus Pro. It looks like they need another support, unless they do decide to run the Darkseer jungle, which isn't going to be the case. They're going to go for the Wombo combo. Shadow Demon Disruption to Jakiro Ice Path for the laning stage, but for the mid to late game fights, you've got a Vacuum into Ice Path, into Macropire. Next.kz get themselves even more split pushing
Solo
global
mid
presence.
MP?
It's not Stoutcat, it's Stoutcat playing it though. Oh no, sorry, I thought you meant to say solo mid Marana. So Stoutcat, generally the off lane.
Yeah.
We're looking towards Prophet, solo mid.
Ooh.
Or do you go Wisp CK mid and then Prophet solo bottom?
That works too. I think Wisp CK mid is okay against Puck. And no, it's a Nature's Prophet.
Well,
Take me back to the day of Migo playing solo mid MP. Further back so soon, playing it for Stars Boba. Those were the days.
Those were the days. I miss those days.
Yeah.
I wish I could relive
You
those
never
days.
have you ever had an argument of like, if Michael Jordan was at his prime playing against,
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant?
How would Stars Boba have
How
done
was-
at TI3?
How would Stars Boba do it TI3?
Stars Boba at their peak?
Well, obviously players get a lot better over time, right?
Yeah. But the main problem with Stars Boba is like they grew older, they got jobs.
Yeah.
They're what's his name? Their big star player. Their main
Manga Q.
no.
So soon?
Yeah, so soon. He got married.
Yes.
I've seen pictures from his wedding. I'm not sure why.
Got pics?
I think it was one of the Vietnamese casters who's like, I was talking about Stars Boba, like, oh, Sassoon got married. Here's the pictures from his wedding. I'm like, oh, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, the guy dressed up pretty well.
All right.
And he's now like running like a business there. So these guys just grew older, like in a day where you couldn't play Dota 1 full time. So it wasn't so much as not
That was a
getting better.
shame. That was a shame.
If they were like full time Dota and still around here for Dota 2, like they would be a legit contender. And that's what Southeast Asia needs. Southeast Asia right now is unfortunately whittling away, losing talent fast.
Getting poached.
Yep.
Like eggs. Alright, Virtus Pro here playing on the dire side. G is going to be handling his puck, Light of Heaven. Once again, offensive trialing Weaver, Go Black on the Shadow Demon. Meanwhile, we have NS playing Jakiro. Last but not least, Resolution, generally your one-row carrier player, now demoted to that off lane because Light of Heaven ain't having anything else.
Light of Heaven's boss on this team is over on the Radiant side. The Next.kz squad, we'll see some Wisp CK action. We're going to have Mantis playing the Wisp at mid lane. CK being played by 3-2-2. So Mantis no longer playing carry. He's been demoted. Speaking of demotions, we're going to have Equal playing the Bane. We're going to have the Girafta from the Mirana, Stalcat, and then finally, off lane is actually Ooh. So a big role reversal coming from this Radiant squad.
You think he's not playing mid?
No,
Profit? Definitely not with the item that he's got.
Nope.
Alright, here we go. Mirana, gonna trade a couple of CS here, or trade a couple of harass.
needs to be careful. There is a disruption to Ice Path, so while there is a leap,
He hasn't scaled this point yet. Are we gonna see a blind arrow? I think he could do something like down the.
I don't think they have the numbers.
Ooh.
Oh, I guess they do.
Ooh.
He's
Oh.
with CK. They've shown up.
I think you go for the SD. Give me a long arrow. Here we go.
Central on the ground.
Over
Weaver, smart decision not to engage.
Ooh, if you get the Nightmare, 20% boost.
Get it off. Juggle it. No.
There was no juggling whatsoever. I think if you juggled it, 2 people died. Right? Am I mistaken in saying that?
If he gets hit by the arrow, and after juggling it, definitely.
Yeah.
But we'll see a 1v1 matchup for Ooh, so he's going to be pretty happy with his top lane matchup, although it is against the Darkseer, not the easiest of 1v1 matchups. Mid lane, we look towards a Wisp CK dual lane up against a Puck. G.
Got the better block.
NP man. Or did he block? No, okay, I was about to say, did he block too hard at his tower? No, not the case.
Oh, it's alright. He's going to be up against Wisp CK, which is a fairly okay lane for Puck. Obviously, the Wisp is going to provide a little bit of rune harass. But at the same time, Puck is not going to be too shy to throw out a couple of physical right clicks at the Wisp, and the Wisp just could take it. But it looks like he's going to be going to do a little bit of level 1 pulling.
Shenanigans.
Can he get the pull off? Looks
Nope.
like he missed a little
This
bit.
thing is so hard. I've never seen any team doing this. I think the only
You should
camp,
watch IX Mike. He perfected that thing until
the
they
only
banned
camp
Wisp.
you still can do it with is these little null assassins because they're ranged and like when you get attacked, they'll draw the aggro. But even so, it's still very challenging.
It's actually not. I mean, a lot of the level 1 camp has range creeps in it. And then the camp that has the ghost, it has a very high movement speed. The melee creep, I don't know what they're called, but those chase you pretty far as well.
Okay.
You could do it pretty reliably. I think Mantis just mistimed it, which is unfortunate.
He's not going to go for another 10, but this CK taking a ton of harass just from creeps under his tower, so he's going to be forced to pop a salve early
Ooh,
on.
But there's a bot already coming out from the Wisp.
Okay.
Who's the carry? Who's the support?
It's
Who knows?
CK's bottle.
Yeah, it's a CK's bottle, but it's the Wisp that's
He'll grab runes and deny them from G.
He's wearing the pants of this lane. Let's be
G
honest.
just needs to trade harass. 0 armor on Wisp, 3
Oh,
armor
but
on
those
Puck.
balls.
Dude, they've already blown up. Why? Like you shouldn't run after you've like taken the damage already. Just gonna say, well, I got this clash. Yeah, now he knows what's up.
Yeah, and the range creep joining the fray as well. CK about to chuck some stuns, because you might as well, right?
Top lane Resolution's doing a great job against this Prophet, getting Iron Shield damage under tower. I say that
Oh.
as he gets sprouted, but he gets the aggro off him pretty fast.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to see a regen rune up top as well. Not exactly the best mono regen here for CK mid, but CK hasn't really popped anything. I think you could be very free to throw out a ton of nukes.
What's his Bane up to? Is he actually looking for a gank or a rotation on mid lane? I don't think they can get a kill on Puck, even with Bane showing up, unless it's a bit of a misplay.
10 or 2 second stun? I believe.
Okay. RN Jesus. Make it happen.
But G is G's not a believer. Maybe he is, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, this leaves Mirana solo bottom lane, so Mirana's not going to be very happy. But it's getting okay-ish CS. Actually, it's 6 denies, so all things considered, this bottom lane could be a lot worse for Next.kz. They haven't given up any kills to a scary-looking tri-lane with a Shadow Demon Jakiro Weaver.
Actually, it's not that scary. Where's really the damage output coming from? You disrupt, and then you ice path, and then you right-click, and then you leap.
You leap out, yeah.
Yeah, so
They needed better follow-up damage and stun.
back in the mid lane, though, there is a pretty scary tri-lane because G has already used his ore for a little bit of CS, and he's going to be giving up a kill right here. No face, right-click, and looks like Mantis is going to get the kill instead. Alright,
RNG Dota.
it draws salve as well. G tried to salve through that one, and
He got the 3-second stun. That was, well, a 1 in 3 chance. If that's a 2-second stun, it's no kill. And he gets the full salve and stays in lane. So G getting a bit unlucky there with that one.
alright, so no more Beyond Godlike G in this game.
Well, you can still go
Well-
Godlike following this. Oh no, he's dead already. Another 3-second stun.
Not sure what that was about.
That one there, if it's a 2 seconds, then I think he dies.
He
Yeah.
just walked in.
That was...
Questionable.
Yeah, good. You're learning how to not flame players.
It's the first time I said the word questionable.
Stalcat at bottom lane still doing fine, so these lanes, as far as I'm concerned, are actually going pretty well for Next.kz. Virtus Pro with a poor start.
Yeah, I mean, Virtus Pro has a poor start, but they have heroes that could perhaps gonna give them a good comeback. Shadow Demon and Jakiro, although not explosive in damage output, are decent gankers. They have good AoE teamfight in the mid game as well, but it really comes down to for this puck to find a good, quick Link Dagger. Reality Rift is gonna perhaps trying to bait out phase, but not really finding it just yet. He is gonna have a little bit of backup coming from the Shadow Demon, so if he gets into trouble, a defensive disrupt should be enough to save him.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be seeing another kill attempt anytime soon, especially Jakiro also showing up in the mid lane, so maybe it's going to be Virtus Pro looking to get aggressive. But with a level 4 puck, you just don't have the damage or real...
They just run.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you can do. Maybe you kill the Wisp here.
No, I think they're waiting, as we see a Bane getting a kill on Darkseer.
That's a big kill too.
They're waiting for them to jump on the puck and then to counter initiate, although nobody's jumping on anything.
I don't like that Prophet ultimate. He just hits level 6 and immediately throws it. If he'd saved that for like an initiation on G at mid lane, that's a guaranteed kill. You go on puck and he dies to a Prophet ultimate with CK. That's a really poor use of Nature's Prophet ultimate.
Generally, at level 6, you should never use our Prophet's ultimate for farm, unless you're getting like, I don't know, 4 neutral creeps.
Yeah.
You're stealing 4 neutral creeps from them or something like that.
Yeah, if you're stealing like neutral creeps from enemy team, but there's very few cases you just want to throw that ultimate casually there. That did no... VP at all full HP, and that's after a Nature's Prophet ultimate, which should cripple supports if they're on the map, or even solo heroes like G at mid lane. So, we won't harp on that too much longer, but just something which Nature's Prophet shouldn't have done there. Probably didn't even get him much farm.
Yeah. Call the Dota. So then Nicola, Reality Rift back in the mid lane here. Looks like Silence already being cast as Manta trying to get the orb off. You can see that Shadow Demon moving into position to grab the Disrupt if necessary.
Yep. And now we can see a puck orb going down on CK. Just level 1 orb. He's gone for multiple points in silence. So level 3 silence on G. And this basically makes it a lot harder to actually go on him with the Wisp Tether and Reality Rift. Because if he gets that silence off, you're not throwing a stun. Yeah, the only way it's actually going to work is you have to Tether in first, and then the Reality have to come through. I'm not even sure whether that will... I think that will if you get the tether stun.
There you go. That's going to work right
now. The silence came though.
Oh,
the stun is there.
4 seconds. The defensive disrupt. He's going to lock him in. They're going to get the kill regardless. The Ice Path's going to hit on 2. 3-2-2 dropping low, but here comes the Moonlight Shadow.
They chase?
Ooh, he's got himself Sprout, and they have the Wrath of Nature. Still not casting it. He's casting it right now. That's a 1 second stun. The bounces come, and that's yet another kill. Well played here for Next.kz.
Yeah, G just having a miserable time at mid lane. Light of Heaven's rotated, but he's got no HP. He's a level 5 Weaver. I'm not sure about these rotations.
These are the plays. Sakuchi?
Okay. I'm not sure about it, but it works.
I don't think
that was weird.
You could ever get the Chaos Flow F. Oh, no. Because the cast time is just way too long.
Yeah, he just Sakuchi's that. So a random rotation coming that CK would not have seen coming. Especially his teammate probably said, "Oh, Weaver's really low. He's going back to base."
Should have seen it coming.
Okay, that's true. Fair point.
So that thing's gonna get dewarded immediately, unfortunately. Or maybe that ward came after the kill. I'm not sure. It was ward of very near proximity.
It's a fresh ward.
Resolution gonna get back off by top.
Prophet's got his Midas, so Next.kz up 7 kills to 1, and that's his second kill in the Darkseer. Resolution not having a good time. You really want to see that sort of 12 to 15 minute mech on a Darkseer, but with these 2 early deaths, he is leading the CS charts, but it still doesn't...
Stallcat gonna get disrupted. Ice Path's gonna on top. Silence gotta be there. The silence is there, and Stallcat's gonna get slowed down. A couple more right clicks. He leaps away, but the fire is burning him up. He's got survived with about 16 HP, but the orbs will fly through. Or it will not.
He needs to find a time where he feels it's safe to retreat, which should be now. He sees all 3 heroes in lane. Chuck an arrow and retreat. Yeah, he scouts. Doesn't actually look for an enemy hero in lane with that, and we'll go back to base to heal. So more time wasted by Virtus Pro not finding kills in these lanes. With CK, they're level 6 relocate.
Oh,
they're
ready
finding
to go. Some kill right now.
Oh, easy peasy.
Grip on the mid lane. Wrath of Nature come through. I think that was a little bit of overkill, but make sure you get the kill and make sure you get it quick so you don't lose too much resources like HP and
and they get a regen rune on the Wisp here, which he can share with the CK.
Yep.
Then look for a relocate wherever you want on the map if they want to try and defend bottom.
Well, relocate up top looks pretty good right now if they have detection. I don't think they do just yet.
No. And Weaver does have the time lapse, so dust alone, if he time lapses after the dust and then Sakuchi's out.
And generally, if Live Heaven reacts quickly enough, he could just, Sakuchi as he sees the the marker of the relocate comes. So we're going to see a mech build coming out from this Wisp. So feeling pretty confident in the fact that he can farm 2100 in good time.
4-0 and 2.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's a rich Wisp.
It's like he's like the G of Virtus Pro or of Next.kz. Ice Path all going to come through here and looks like whoa!
Hey yo!
There's a lot of stuff happening on the mid lane. Moonlight Shadow gets cast, but Sensual's available. 3-2 is going to be dropping low and dropping fast. No, he just runs the hell out of there. Light of Heaven gets Tether stun. No swarm just yet.
Heal him back up with the bottle, so with CK may just re-engage here.
Yes, in fact,
There's
they
5
will.
heroes though, I don't know if they want to. This is, yeah. Go back and heal. Not going to see relocate being used. I didn't actually, where did that relocate get used?
Maybe try to use it defensively, but got cancelled.
Where was that? Was that what those red little
Maybe.
explosions were? Maybe.
Who knows?
I'm confused. I didn't actually. We didn't actually catch the relocate gank.
No, we
maybe
did not.
maybe it happened in one of the other lanes without us noticing. But with CK, what did they do? They killed the Darkseer a third time. Was that what? Maybe that's what it was. We can Lumi. We've like
I don't
checked
know.
out.
I've been watching on
Your
the
camera.
CK, and
This mid lane has been the focus of attention. That's where Next.kz have just found
no,
so
they
much.
killed the Darkseer just on a reality rift. They didn't use any. Holy smokes much? Three smokes.
Puff puff.
Okay, puff puff.
G's back bottom. He's 0-3. So Darkseer 0-3, G 0-3 on Puck, and your two kind of solo mid star players on the Russian team, G and Resolution, with a miserable start. Tower deny as well, so more gold being denied from Virtus Pro.
It is a legitimate concern when G does so well one game and just flat tanks on
It's like
the
I
other
said,
game.
these guys are just so hit or miss, and this is a hit or miss gank, and Go Black runs in, reveals himself first, no disruption, no setup. That was just poor execution.
That was a smoke to push tier 1 tower, let's be honest here.
Let's be honest, they're not actually getting this tower with a Wisp relocate up.
True words have not been
Prophet ultimate, with CK relocate, 5-second arrow. That was he should have shot that a little bit higher. That was like a stationary target. He missed the arrow on at bottom lane. But well, we're not seeing a defense of this tower just yet.
said. Look at that good smoke
They're going
gank
for
on
a
the
trade.
tower.
Go.
Legit.
I'm surprised. I feel Next.kz can take any fight they want. And with this glyph, it kind of signals they maybe want to go for it. If they can hit an arrow, they hit an arrow on Darkseer.
Defensive disrupt. Light of Heaven comes right back in. Light of Heaven, you gotta be very careful. He time lapse right in front of the tower. There's no relocate coming just yet. Resolution is still hitting the tower. If a relocate come in right now in this area, that could be huge. Still nobody making this
How
defend
low
against
these heroes
Soulcat.
are.
Yes, there's a relocate. Like, finally, they're gonna make sure they commit with CK in the fray, but they're getting blown up. They're gonna get one kill and go. Like that's a stun that was not
Prophet
necessary.
ultimate got the Weaver as well. Light of Heaven gets destroyed. Jakiro has no TP out. This will be the end of NS as well. 3 kills. Going to be picked up by Next.kz at bottom lane. I think there was actually 4 somewhere. There was a 4th kill taking
Maybe on
place.
top,
And
yeah.
Absolutely destroyed Virtus Pro.
Well, Puck, want to set up some play.
Not going to happen.
Orb. He's gotta get a
Yeah.
hit. That's gonna hit. Silence gonna come through. A couple of right click. Double damage.
Double damage.
Oh, he's
Alright.
missing a couple of animation. The Dream Coil is gonna be there as well. The tether, the
Overcharge.
overcharge. It's gonna do it. They're gonna be coming out alive. Oh, tether
he
to.
dead?
I think he is. The overcharge right clicks get beat down by a Wisp, yo. Oh,
Is there any creep to tether to up there? No.
There
G
is.
so low.
There is one. There's a range creep coming
It's
up.
dead. Oh,
What's happening on the mid lane?
Bane killed someone. Darkseer.
Yeah, but I was watching G, man. That's the more important.
He's going to get out. Puck really wants it. Prophet wears the TP. TP's up for Prophet if he wants to chase. He's going for it. And G has no mana. He would have said, hey, look, this guy's got no mana. G's hiding.
All right, here comes
Get
the
Treants
pincer.
to tank. Shadow Demon's there as well. Go in. Got to go for this.
Oh, disruption.
Here comes the tether. Wisp has a tether.
Tether to the trees.
Oh.
Make them run. The balls in the face. Come on.
He's not doing it.
Give us some balls in the face.
Where's the Prophet ultimate even?
Prophet?
No ultimate. He's invis.
Ah.
He's got TP
All
back
right, now
up.
go for the Shadow Demon instead. Here comes the tether.
Ah.
Oh.
Disappointing result.
No,
There's going to be a
Resolu-
Darkseer TPing in and Next.kz.
They got the vac. They got the vac. That sounds like a song.
I was about to say, that does not sound like a song. I was going to say the exact opposite. Nature's Prophet, he's on the run. He's taking a lot of damage. Does have his ultimate now if he wants to throw it for some extra damage. Trying to hide in the trees. Nightmare going to try and cover their escape. It gets passed off and Prophet needs to TP out. Does do so in time. With CK, where's that relocate? Or just CK action in general. CK is getting really beefy.
Ooh, CK is right here. There's no mech available. Resolution wants to take a fight. Vacuum's going to hit onto the wall again. And the red dot's coming right back out. 3-2-2 on the run. And 3-2-2 Dota. Relocate, not going to be happening out there. TP's going to be okay. I think Ice Path pulling down second. Meanwhile, they're going to go for the Bane. The Orb's going to... Ooh! Disruption. And he dead.
Yep. Takes a fall. Wisp, we're going to be... I think, again, that's the relocate. I think it's like a fail relocate, because he didn't relocate anywhere.
No.
Those red explosions appears to be a relocate bug.
Are you sure?
Well, when I say bug, I like a visual bug.
I think it's a CK thing.
Okay.
He tries to relocate, and of course, if you're, I think, stunned or hit during that, your relocate is gonna get canceled.
Yep.
So, cool stuff. So we see a pretty good comeback here, getting a couple kills here for Virtus.pro. I like the fact that they're still fighting very aggressively despite being down by so much. The gold graph is not helping them too much, 5,000 gold, but it's tipping downwards. But the network graph also not looking too good. Nature's Prophet is your lead farmer in the game.
Okay.
Puck though, making some plays.
Oh, he's still so far away from that, but he's at level 7. He's got max out silence,
He's gonna get gripped. He's gonna get gripped.
Oh, wait for that Prophet ultimate to swing back, and there's the damage.
Woo! Got the face.
No
Be
grip.
okay.
He didn't have mana. He has a magic wand. You've got to pop that wand and grip. He's got a haste ring to get out of there, and G's going to be okay. Orb into the trees. Prophet probably knock. Oh, G. TP home? Yeah, he's going to TP home.
Okay, arrow's gonna hit on Light of Heaven.
What a player.
Stallcat.
Meanwhile, Bane did get a kill on Shadow Demon at bottom lane under the T1 tower. TP coming in from Darks here, but relocate.
Oh, got cancel on
Oh, you in trouble, sir.
Relocate.
You in trouble.
That's a stun. That's
Gotta
a
kill him fast.
4-second. Yep.
You
got
only
him
10
fast.
seconds. Yeah, only got 10 seconds.
Oh,
Being popped as
maybe
well.
not. Mech back wall on top, and the ice path on the 2, and says, "Oh, you dead, bro." The character's from the Dream Core as well. Phantasm's gonna be used. How is that guy still alive? 3-2-2 Dota, having some 3-2-2 stuns. He's gonna be okay as well. Ice path on target.
That's where I don't like the Nightmare at the start. What does the Nightmare actually do? They had the CK stun ready. They have a Reality Rift ready. Just Reality into Tether stun. Nightmare completely unnecessary. I think it even used up the mana which he needed for a Brain Sap, so...
20 damage HP removal per sec, bro.
And that was on for like a full second there as Nature's Prophet finds a kill in the enemy base. This is ooh la la fantastic. He may not get out of here alive. He's got a Shadow Blade though.
Oh, dusted. But there's nothing in TP, so
NP, bro. NP.
NP indeed. I missed that one, so sorry. MP2.
He was sniping the Darks here. He got away on low HP, and they weren't having it.
That's why the Nightmare was there. Wear them low further.
Sounds suboptimal.
Sketch.
Well, Bane's up to level 8. This Next.kz team, as far as looking at where they stand, they've got over a 5k gold lead. Virtus.pro behind 15 kills to 5, and this is a must-win game for Virtus.pro if they want to finish 3rd place. They
This still happen. Walking grip, walking grip, sprouting grip. Give me a grip. Oh, grip.
They should have straight up
What's
grip.
with this
There we go.
four-man gank to Weaver without grip? They get the kill, but
Yeah. I'm surprised Prophet led off there. That should be Bane leading with a grip, straight up grip. But I think they knew with a sprout you get an arrow, but...
can Light of Heaven just time-lapse back out of the sprout and then Sakuchi? I think Light of Heaven perhaps made a mistake.
They had no detection, so yeah.
It's gonna fly through. Just a buyback from Light of Heaven. Illusion Orb. Worse. There's no...
Nice sleep on the Darkseid. Having no wall vacuum in this fight's going to be huge, at least for the next 5 seconds while he slept. He's going to wake up now. Stylecat needs to be careful. Magpie on the ground. The relocate's in. They killed the Shadow Demon. The relocate's going to end in just a second. Can they get out of here? Wisp is dead, though. More red particles blowing up across the screen.
Ice Path. These Ice Path are pretty good. That last one not landing just yet. We have Nature's Prophet on the back line trying to get a little bit backstab, but got to juke around these trees because he's getting focused from the Iron Shell. 2 kills being traded, and at the end of the day, it's a 3-2 trade in favor of Next.kz. Still doing pretty good at this game.
Yep. Next.kz building a BKB on Stylecat on his Marana. 3-0-5. Stylecat's been playing fantastic here.
I wish he got something a little bit more offensive like a Maelstrom or Yasha or anything. But, I mean, BKB's going to help him get more kills and survive. That's definitely a good item. It's too safe for my taste, I think.
Yep.
Because if you have Nature's Prophet diving past, you know, the fountain for kills, maybe go be a little bit more aggressive.
Alright, Light of Heaven's gone drums. Any just cost-effective items that he can is going to be the name of the game.
Light of
here.
Heaven has 3 death, but he's also have 5 kills, so
Yeah.
I think he's doing okay. I guess he just he just sees this phase of the game being the one that's more focused on to burst damage gank. We're gonna see Moonlight Shadow being used onto the mid lane. Go black. Well then, he's pretty
Double
dead.
Starfall arrow. It would look just they're going to use a grip for this?
Yeah, why not? Because the mech's gonna come in trying to help him back up. The Ice Path's gonna be there as well, but the Brain Sap, see? No Nightmare
Risk
Dota
relocate.
there.
They've come in. They're going to bring off NS here, and Resolution just says, "Get me the hell out of here." This is Puck. Needs an insta silence, but
What?
the tether stun.
What?
He TP'd into a
What?
tether stun. Mantis, 2 HP, bottles up, saves his life just as Light of Heaven was coming in with the Shikuchi. The Shikuchi damage not actually hit him. This is where they'd love to have a grip. It's not up. They've got an Armlet CK looking for a Reality Rift into a Chaos Bolt, but
That
not gonna find
TP
it.
was
Poor.
it's just straight up bad. I don't
Okay.
know. Okay.
Well, more kills and more advantages going the way of Next.kz as VP just have not had answers to much of what Next.kz have done this game.
They had some decent team fights up top. They were able to get a couple kills, but to me, it's it's Next.kz that's choosing to fight where they want to fight, and then pretty much coming out ahead in these fights as well. Tower's going to get lasted by Nature's Prophet, going forward and right-clicking right on Resolution. Resolution tanking it up on the front line, but here it comes Stylecat. Ice Path is going to hit, but Arrow will not. Delta Split was right there. Vacuum back here.
Needs a leap out.
Will get out
Before he
there.
gets purged, looks like it's going to be okay.
Two-man Sprout.
Yeah, Nature's Prophet TP'd into this one and quickly realizing this is not a fight they want to take. And look at this ward up top. That is... It's a good ward, but not a good timing to place it because he gets spotted doing the ward there. So VP know exactly where that is to D-ward or at least to avoid. And
Do they have gold to D-ward? That's the question.
with how much they're struggling, it's not going to be easy. The net worth graph, the net worth of the two teams, very much in favor of Next.kz right now.
G's still looking for that Blink Dagger. Been looking for it for about...
440 gold.
Yeah. Now, I mean, he's 1-5-2. He can't ask for too much. That TP on the mid lane definitely cost him a couple hundred. Teleport scroll being part of it.
You go to D-ward that and you just get relocate ganked as well. That's the other big problem.
That's true. D-Ward S5, man. New meta.
Well, they're going to smoke to D-ward maybe. They've got their support smoked up here in their own jungle, but it looks like they're not actually heading out to look for kills.
They smoke right under the...
They're trying to bait a relocate in, it looks like. Because they know, maybe they're saying, hey, look, next is a vision of us jungling. If we're smoked up, maybe they relocate and we just kill them, but not the case.
Ooh,
Killing
it's gonna
Prophet.
get initiated on. Maybe we need a Moonlight Shadow. No, there's just dust on top. Never mind. He is pretty much dead. The silence, poison, and there's Ice Path to cancel the TP.
Yeah, Prophet just getting a bit in over its head there, getting a bit too eager to push out these lanes, especially with 5 heroes missing. Shouldn't actually be in that position, but we'll see Next.kz just swing the Wisp CK bottom to push out the lane, get some more farm, and if should any action erupt in these other lanes, they can always relocate in at the spur of a moment.
Yeah, they could basically split push now with a Mirana and Bane on the mid lane. If Mirana and Bane finds anybody, like if they Nightmare or Arrow anybody, they're pretty much dead as well. Moonlight Shadow, again, I love to see more Moonlight Shadow being used like this to actually start the gang. Nightmare just started through, Arrow's gonna follow through, relocate on top, they're gonna focus right on Resolution, gotta bring him down before he mechs back up, they want G, where's the vacuum to cancel things out, Stalkats can right clicking, they do get G, and Resolution is gonna get brought down as well. That's 3 for nothing as Wisp CK went for another.
Costs him a buyback, but Nature's Prophet buying back it pays for itself. He drops an ultimate, gets a kill for his team, and it's going to help them push down now. With 3 heroes dead, they just siege the high ground, I feel.
They have Phantasm, no, they use Phantasm, the CK Illusions right here. And that's going to be doing a ton of damage to this tier 3 tower. Trian's going to get summoned in about 20 more seconds, but I don't think this tower is going to be surviving.
There's
for
no
long.
Darkseid wall when Darkseid respawns, and that's some time away. There's very little firepower here. Macropie being the main AoE available, but they may not get the T3 tower Raxes now, but they get themselves an even bigger lead. It looks like they're going to TP Prophet top and just back off, buy themselves some more time, get a few more items up, but they're actually just going to straight up kill the Shadow Demon here in the enemy base. Mirana going to just leap his way out of there, and Stalkat's going to be A-OK for the time being.
Oh, here comes the silence from G, and G is going to get himself at least 1 kill on equal.
That's actually a decent amount of gold. Dominating streak was on the Bane, so 450 gold for G. A blink star.
Oh, Arrow, Heyo.
Oh, they're going for this too.
Yep.
Oh, they lost vision. CK, where's the phase shift?
I think he might have not seen the CK coming. Probably fogged.
I think he thought after they didn't follow up the arrow and with anything, I think he's like, oh, it's just a casual arrow. They're not going on me, and then suddenly it's like, oh shit, panic.
They also have Wrath of Nature up there,
Yep.
available if they want to use.
Well, this is not G's game, and this is coming off the best game he's had in a long time. Played a fantastic Queen of Pain, shut down SF so hard in the mid game, and just, I mean, he was like the one controlling factor that last game, and then he goes to this game where he's just had a miserable time.
Do you think as a player, like, maybe taking a little bit of your personal experiences in pub games as well, as a player, do you think snowball wins are the easiest type of wins possible? Because let's say you get a first blood on the mid lane, and you just go off against a weaker opponent, or maybe a weaker lineup, and it just gets really easy.
I think I think the last game is like you look at that and you say G played well, but based on how the early game went, it's like it's what happens. It's the games where they're close, tight games where you can really tell how things are going and how well you're playing. And in these closer games, he's just made bad decisions. And Lumi catches out a courier snipe going on.
That's like the first time ever.
Those things are hard to catch up on. You don't notice them very easily. Moonlight Shadow being used. Grip onto Resolution. Resolution's really the one hero that can maybe keep VP in the game.
Vacuum onto the 5. Fire.
CK's just too beefy.
CK with the Cellcat with the BKB. They're gonna purge up here, and Gobot's gonna be dead immediately. You see Diafemin trying to right play his way through it, and he's actually doing pretty good. G though tanking a Starstorm. He's gonna be dead.
Oh, the armlet toggle. CK keeps himself alive with some neat little armlet toggles. He gets the team wipe in the end, and GG is called. Resolution says enough is enough.
So the fact that these two teams have gone 1-1 means that we have our 3-team set. Top 3.
Yeah. I believe so. Do top 3 advance?
We still don't know. Do not.
I don't know.
Maybe we know Virtus Pro would not advance.
Are you sure?
Maybe
top 4 advance. Well, because the way I feel like we shouldn't be talking about this because it makes us look like fools because we should know the format of the tournament.
Then we shouldn't be talking already since the beginning of the game.
Yeah, no, that's true. We look like fools because the way if you want a 16-team playoff bracket with like 16-team bracket, you need 4 from each group. So maybe top 4 advance.
Are you serious?
How do you do with top 3? How do you do a 12-team? Well, I guess
top 2 events.
You could do top 3 advance with the top. If you win your group, you have a bye in the first round of the playoffs. So we'll check with the admins. Maybe not right now, but at some point as to what the actual tournament format is. But this concludes our coverage of the WePlay Dota tournament. Beyond the Summit's going to continue casting, but we have MLG action starting soon, so we'll see VP fall to 1-1 against Next.kz. We'll take a quick look at the groups just so you guys can see where we actually stand right now. But it's dire straits for Next.kz. Virtus Pro, they've dropped down. That's actually, I believe both those two teams should be 2-6.
2-6.
Yeah, Next.kz and Virtus Pro both 2-6. Cascade still 3-3. The last match of Group A is coming up next, so Group A is done. Cascade is going to go up against Mal's Quantic Flipside.
That's a legit match.
If Cascade 2-0, they get second. So they're actually fighting for
something.
something.
Why are we not casting that?
You can go cast it. Lysander's going to be casting. He needs a co-caster.
I'm tired, man.
No excuse. You can cast it, Lumi. I'm not.
I need my co-flamer. God, where are you at when I need you?
All right. Well, guys, it's been fun. We'll keep coverage up here, so stay tuned on me on the summit if you want to catch the last game. The stream will go offline for maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes, and when it comes back online, the next match will be live. But also head on over to twitch.tv/MLG if you want to catch the North American Dota 2 League, which myself and Ben Merlini will be streaming. So, thanks everyone, and see you over there.